Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm Paradoxic, and we are back with more reactions for Marvel's What If. This time on to episode 8. I believe this is episode 8. I'm pretty sure this is episode 8. I think episode 6 was Killmonger, then 7 was Thor. So I think this one would be episode 8. If not, then I'll correct it in the title. Whatever. But what if next episode? So yeah, last time we had Thor. Last time we had a little bit of a twist in Thor's kind of origins, as well as his kind of continued present day life story. And it was that Odin never took Loki in. I mean, he found Loki. He still found Loki after the battle he had on Jotunheim. But then instead of actually taking him in, he returned him back to Laufey again and said, "Oh hey, here's your frost giant son." Before I actually steal him away from you and start like a whole new universe of trauma and emotional baggage and everything. So he returned Loki to him, and then Loki actually grew up as a frost giant. He became a frost giant, and he still kind of had a thing for his own crown. So he created his own kind of ice crown and everything. He was still Loki Laufeyson. He was just as Loki Laufeyson as he could get without being on Asgard. So that was cool. But so then it was actually Thor, how it would have been with Thor growing up an only child and stuff, and he still had fun. He unarguably had a lot more fun growing up without Loki than he did with Loki. Like, without Loki, he just kind of grows up as the kind of party prince of Asgard, and he's kind of constantly throwing parties and encouraging party behavior, and he's drinking and celebrating with the Warriors 3 and stuff and everything, and he's trying to bend the rules around his mother, and especially Heimdall too. So that stuff was cool, but he came to Earth, and then shenanigans ensued, and then Jane, we had Jane back. Natalie Portman's Jane back, and Jane had been constantly warning Shield of like an imminent alien invasion. So then they called in Captain Marvel, and then she and Thor fought, and then it was a whole kind of shebang right there. And then stuff got resolved, and everyone fixed everything, and they returned to Asgard and stuff like that. So a very fun episode in that regard. But then, the ending was what I think, understandably, had caught a lot of the viewers off guard, because the ending had Thor saying kind of goodbye to Jane after having actually asked her on a date and everything, and then he was actually turning around, and then the Watcher was narrating, but then all of a sudden, like some kind of portal or some kind of rip in space-time opens up, and we have Ultron walking through, and then behind them, leading them, is actually Ultron himself, but then this Ultron is actually Vision underneath. His face, like the Ultron face actually opened up to show Vision with the Mind Stone and everything underneath, and I think he actually had the other Infinity Stones on his chest too. So that I think I'm very much presuming that is what that kind of Ultron thing is what this episode has to be, because there is no way in hell, heaven, or earth that they show us a tease like that and then they just refuse to elaborate on it. That would be the biggest kind of tease that doesn't get fleshed out or satisfied or anything like that. So yes, I think that one will probably have to be what if Ultron actually got what he wanted. Well, what if he won? What if he actually got the body he wanted and he actually managed to somehow find the other stones too? So then I have to kind of think that the Avengers must be dead as shit after that. I think I really don't know who's actually left to be able to fight, unless they bring Thanos in. If they bring Thanos in, Thanos with his actual Endgame armor, Thanos versus Ultron, but then that would be a Thanos without the stones versus Ultron with the stones. And Ultron, I think we have no idea how powerful he is with the stones, and I think it definitely looked like he actually had all 6 stones there too. So I don't know if this episode is just going to be him massacring everyone, or if it's actually going to be him trying to find one last stone, like there's just one last stone out there that he's somehow not gotten. But either way, that is going to be a big one. So yeah, that is going to be this episode. So fun stuff last time with the Thor stuff, so now on to something a lot heavier and a lot twistier and a lot more dramatic, hopefully. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember from episode number 7. So on to episode 8, on to the reaction, and as you guys will know, this one will just be the fair use version with the best bits and the highlights and everything. But if you want the full-length reaction, then that one will be over on Patreon, so you can go check that out over there. So yeah, on to What If, Season 1, Episode 8. Let's go. No, J-Man, Hawkeye. Oh, Hawkeye's in this then. Lake Bell, Natasha's coming back. Toby Jones, okay. Ross Marquand, Red Skull's in this? Josh Keaton, Spider-Man. I think he voiced Spider-Man before. Okay, alright. Okay, some familiar names here and there. Okay, so Black Widow and Hawkeye, we definitely get them. Black Widow and Hawkeye. Okay, oh, we get Natasha back. Can we at least... Okay, I do not want to see them bringing her back only to have Ultron kill her or something. I will not accept that. I will not accept that. If that happens, I am shutting this episode down, and that'll be the end of it. That'll be the end of it. I'm tired of watching her die. I'm tired to my core of watching her die. Oh, that's her, isn't it? That's her. That's Natasha! Oh, does he have a metal arm? Oh, he has a metal arm. Whoa. Rapid fire arrows too. Yeah, he has a metal arm, so he lost his arm. Jeez, he's like a hooded archer now too. Yeah, oh. It's amazing that the two people without powers are the ones that are left standing. Yeah. Everyone with powers just, you know, whatever happened, happened. But the two people without powers, two human people are left standing. Which, I mean, her power, honestly. That's her power. Survival is her power. Oh, and he has, oh, it's a literal cloak. His cloaking is literal cloak. That's actually really good. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, yeah, oh. Oh, yeah, she's got her Eskrima sticks, yeah. Oh, she's got her batons. Oh.
All clear down below. 18 seconds, Clint.
Clint? Oh. Oh, they shot his arm off. Wow, they just shot his arm off. Oh, snow. Nice cushion.
No, don't say it.
Neither.
Come on. I feel like you should know me by now. Things aren't really my style.
Oh, God. I love that.
In your universe, the Avengers stole the cradle and used it to create the hero, Vision.
Yep.
But in this universe,
Ultron. They never got the cradle. They never got the cradle.
Infinite power of the Mind Stone.
Oh God, Cap's shield is broken. Oh my God, Cap's shield.
You don't have to do this. I made you for peace.
Cap's shield is broken.
Only a primitive mind would fail to see the distinction.
Oh jeez, he fried everything. He really fulfilled the broken shield prophecy too. Yeah. Oh, this is like Terminator. This is Terminator all over again. The nukes going out into space and then, you know, U-turning right round. Yeah. Oh, the guy's family. Oh. Wait, so are they literally the only two humans left on Earth then? Are they literally the only two people left at all? Oh God, and he's got red eyes too. He's got red eyes. The Age of Ultron. Oh, Thanos came through! Thanos came through! Oh.
Fascinating. You're
telling me Ultron Vision can kill Thanos just like that? Really? That is just insulting. And he... Are they really remaking Ultron to be the deadliest villain in the MCU? No.
Everything.
Wow, Thanos never stood a chance. Thanos never stood a chance. And he has all the stones, yet just like that, just one slice and he's done, and he just, oh, good Christ. Sweet Christmas, oh gee. Oh, he's got his own... Is he gonna destroy Asgard? He's gonna destroy Asgard, isn't he? Oh, and there's no Thor to save them. Oh, Frigga, everyone else, Sif, the Sovereign, oh, the Guardians of the Galaxy! Did they all die? Does he kill all the Guardians? Sakaar? Oh, Korg? The Grandmaster? He just kills everyone, even Ego, the living planet. He kills the Celestial. He kills the damn Celestial. Jesus. Oh, Captain Marvel! Captain Marvel, tell me that was Captain Marvel. Tell me that was Captain Marvel. Can Captain Marvel take him? Oh God, Captain Marvel. Oh, please tell me Carol survives this. Don't tell me Carol can do this. Tell me Carol can have some kind of lasting effect. Oh, it's pushing, oh wow, into the core. Pushing him right into the core of the planet. Oh, jeez. Oh.
You can't win.
Oh no, 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 that's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal. That's illegal. Carol? Did he kill Carol? I know I said I wanted Natasha alive, but I didn't want Carol dead.
Who said that?
Basking in the boundless silence of his universe, Ultron ascended to a previously
Can you hear the Watcher?
consciousness. He became aware.
Of the Watcher. Oh, damn.
I see you.
Oh damn, Watcher, you've been spotted.
Universe is beyond my own.
Oh, now he's gonna do multiversal domination. This mechanical prick.
That has ever happened.
But
Ever
you've
will
never
happen,
seen that.
Ever could happen.
You've never
And yet,
seen that.
What the hell is this?
What the hell is
Something
this?
like that were to be unleashed upon the multiverse.
Oh god. You need to protect the multiverse.
Your countrymen never heard of PDFs?
Hard copies are harder to steal, easier to destroy. But code is slippery, and it never dies.
Yeah.
Paper can't
Think
be
you learned that
hacked
before.
either. Yeah.
Oh. Sorry.
Ah, the shield!
Is this my color?
The Red Guardian shield! Yes, keep
on.
it. Please keep
Don't
it.
try to make this fun, Nat.
Keep the shield,
My
please,
will
Nat.
for
Keep the
this
shield.
is flatlining.
Keep the shield, Nat. You would look amazing and badass with it. Please keep that shield. Oh, carry on that
So
legacy.
close. He's right there.
Right there. Arnim Zola!
I can
Oh.
intervene. I could save the multiverse and so many, many lives.
You could, so do it. Oh god. You can, you know he's coming.
Look.
Come on, Clint, use your damn eyes. You're Hawkeye. You're Hawkeye. Use your damn eyes. There we go. Clint,
This is
did,
pointless.
did you not see Arnim Zola?
What?
Did you not see the name Arnim Zola?
Don't sit down. Get up. Get up. Come on. You're human. You keep hope against the worst of odds.
Oh
Hey,
boy.
Clint, come on.
I'm not frustrated. I'm not. I'm tired. Okay.
Oh, you're
We've
only
all lost
human.
So much, and I'm not sure there's anything left worth fighting for.
Let's just say you're gonna feel like a real jerk for almost quitting.
Wait, stop.
There we go.
That you found it?
Yeah.
That was my box.
Hey, finders keepers, losers weepers. Yeah, Natasha
Zola.
wins.
What is that? An acronym?
Man.
Great. Arnim Zola versus Ultron. Damn. Oh boy. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh hell no. Oh god.
Finally found you.
Oh god. Ultron versus the Watcher.
Universes.
Before he died in '72, he uploaded. his
Oh, so now
brain
it's in
to a
Siberia
series
then.
of
Out in
databanks.
Siberia. Yeah. This is where the.
found at Camp Lehigh was destroyed.
Oh right, yeah, that one was destroyed. Yeah, that was a good point. Yeah, that one
Hydra
was
kept
destroyed. Yeah.
here.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Romanov, Natalia Alyanovna, Barton Clinton Francis.
Francis? Really? How did I? know
This
him?
Agents of the Agents of Shield. The Agents of Shield. Even just reading on the subtitle, just that immediately. Yeah. Oh boy.
Because you're the last surviving Zola copy left on Earth. And I've ruined a lot of laptops this way.
Oh boy.
It's
Oh,
Clint,
oh
just
no.
ask Field IT.
Yeah. Oh jeez, Shield, poor Shield IT, dealing with Clint and his spillage. Oh god.
Exactly did you have in mind?
Oh gee, that's a lot of Ultrons. That's a lot of Ultrons. Did they tear apart as easily as the ones in the movie? Oh, right in the eye. Right in the eye socket. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Oh, oh shit! The Red Guardian! She's so good with it. She's so good with it. She's so good with it. Ah.
What was that for?
Precaution, in case you want to try anything funny.
Your team building instincts need
Yeah. Tell it to HR. Go, go, go!
Oh god, Clint. How many arrows does he have? How has he not run out of arrows even in the apocalypse? In the robo-apocalypse. Oh.
About Clint, I got you.
Oh, slow-mo. Slow-mo. Oh, nice. Oh, oh. Oh, bombs. Bombs away. Bombs away. Or what is it? Oh no, a force field. Okay, there's a force field then. Force field. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh yeah, oh even Zola's helping them. Even Zola's helping them.
I don't want to fight anymore.
Now Clint's gonna. Oh, they switcherooed it. They did a switcheroo. Now Clint falls. Now Clint falls. They did a switcheroo. Oh, that's such a good shot. Oh, that's such a good shot. Such a good shot. Oh. Oh. Oh, they swapped it, so Clint fell. Clint jumped back instead. Oh boy, oh Natasha, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Wow, I never thought they would do that. I really never thought they'd actually have the guts to pull that off.
Meaning what?
Wherever Ultron is,
The multiverse.
does not appear to be
He's
within
in-
the observable universe.
Yeah, he's
Then
in
where
the multiverse. He's fighting. He's trying to fight the Watcher in the multiverse. Oh jeez. Oh, the Watcher's powers. What are the Watcher's powers? What powers does he have? Oh. Oh jeez. Oh. Ah, Jesus.
All those worlds, you lack the will to stop.
Oh god. Ultron with the Infinity Stones versus the Watcher. Oh, that is a hell of a shield. That is a hell of a shield. Oh. Oh.
You cannot compute the power of my will.
Damn, the Watcher's going fucking Watcher Prime mode. Jesus, he's got armor and everything. He's got a whole suit of armor. Jeez, I don't see any planet that could actually survive the backlash of their kind of conflict. Whoa. Oh my god, that's just like Galactus. Oh, that's just like Galactus. Oh, that looks so cool. That was a really good shot. Oh. Stephen Rogers.
Entire multiverse at your
Stephen, what, was he being sworn in for something?
all your time.
Was that presidency? Is he being sworn in for presidency? Oh, jeez. Oh, Wakanda! Oh, Wakanda and medieval times and scrolls. Oh, Christ. Oh.
I didn't evolve by staying inside the lines.
Oh, come on, Watcher. No, come on, Watcher. Come on, Watcher. No. Don't let this happen, Watcher. No.
From here, I can see everything.
Oh, he's in the
No one
freaking
can stop
multiverse. That kind of code. Oh, God. What the hell is that? Strange Supreme! He's back!
Options.
Strange Supreme!
Thing has left me no choice.
Been there. Living the dream alone in a prison of my own making ever since.
Oh, jeez. Is he gonna get Strange Supreme back to try and fight Ultron? That would be cool. Oh, that would be good. That would be good.
You want me to say it?
He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
break his
Oh
oath.
yeah, I want to hear you say it.
I need your help.
You need Strange Supreme's help. Yeah, the very person you warned, now you need his help. Oh boy. Oh boy. Also starring Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, that's very true. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, that was good. That was very good. So yeah, this one was a dramatic one. So yeah, so this one, Ultron. So I think I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call it a gripe, but it's just like my one point of like my like confusion, I guess for lack of a better term, or I guess confusion would be like the least of it. But I was just kind of curious as to like what exactly happened to make it so that the Avengers never got the Because I think he even the Watcher even points out like in the movie universe, the Avengers got the Cradle and then they were able to actually create Vision and everything. But then in this one, it's just like, oh, they didn't get the Cradle. Ultron got to keep it, and then he went on to become Ultron in Vision's body and everything. So like that's just what happened. Like no, like oh he got it back, or maybe the Avengers tried and failed, or anything else like that. But it just didn't roll that way. So then yeah, and I guess there doesn't need to be like some kind of elaborate and over the top kind of explanation for everything. But it's just like I think it would have been. I think for me personally, I feel like maybe it might have made more sense if he actually tried like try to cover that too, like, oh, like either Ultron actually managed to get the cradle back, or maybe the Avengers tried and failed, or something. Because then, you know, like Ultron becoming this kind of powerful would be like an overall result of maybe many different failures on the Avengers' parts and everything. So yes, and he got the body, and he got the body and the mindset and everything, and then he did the rocket. He did like the Terminator rockets. I can't remember which one. I think it might be Judgment Day. I'm pretty sure it's Judgment Day. I mean, I haven't watched the Terminator movies in any way that I would actually understand the story. Like I haven't actually sat down and watched any of them, you know, from start to finish. I've just watched bits and pieces here and there, and then stuff like that. So I haven't actually sat down and watched any of them from start to finish in one sitting. So, but I do vaguely like recognize that kind of similar kind of camera kind of angle, and that kind of shot of like nukes going up into the air and actually U-turning in space and going back down again from I think it's probably Judgment Day. So he pulled a Judgment Day with the nukes, and the entire world was gone, and then even Clint lost his family that way too, like Laura and the kids and everything. So that was the whole thing. So the world was gone. So I think and then I think even then it's like, you know, I think he was at the Nexus. It was the Nexus that Cap was there, Thor was there, Hulk was there, and even Tony was there. So all the people with powers, or I think people with powers, and of course like the one guy there with like the most advanced suit of armor in the world, or at least one of them, they all managed to die. And I think even that kind of like glazing shot confirming the shield, the broken shield prophecy, like Cap's shield was just in like pieces, and like it was off his hand completely, but then it was also shattered into pieces on the ground too. So Cap died, and Thor died, and Mjolnir was just sitting there waiting to be picked up and everything. And then Hulk was down, so he, you know, Vision managed to kill all of them. He managed to kill all of them, and then Tony was the last one left, and then he fried the Nexus and finished them off and everything. And then finally the world kind of died with the nukes and everything. So yeah, so that was crazy. And then the world died, and then Thanos came through. I think I honestly cannot. I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get over the way they did Thanos in this one episode. The way they did Thanos in this episode, because I think they've done some pretty interesting things with Thanos in What If so far. They've done some fairly interesting things, and especially episode 2. I think it was actually having the most interesting one, like the T'Challa Star-Lord one, actually having like a Thanos that we can support and root for, and the one that we can actually, you know, be happy in a more positive way to see. But then with this one, this is the same old Thanos. This is the same old Thanos that we recognize from Infinity War. That's with the gauntlet and like all 5 stones, and waiting for the Mindset and everything. So, but this one, this one doesn't even get close enough to touch his forehead, let alone actually crush it in and actually grab the Mindset. Like, you know, like Vision says one word. I think he says like fascinating. Then he uses the Mindset to literally slice. He slices the man himself. He slices that purple man himself, the purple Mad Titan himself, into 2 separate bodily pieces, and then that's that. That's the end of that. He killed Thanos just like that, like in a snap. It's just that is brutal. That after everything Thanos has gone through, only to be lasered by a fucking robot by the end of it all. And it's like, you know, that is the ultimate payback. That is the ultimate payback after what he did to Vision in. I mean, granted, this still isn't Vision, but I think after what he did to Vision in Infinity War, this would be the ultimate payback. Just, you know, him just actually being able to use his powers for once, and like Ultron himself actually knowing better, and actually, you know, actually being able to use use the power of the stone too. And he just doesn't even hesitate. He just doesn't hesitate at all. And I think he clocked the Infinity Stones on the gauntlet before he actually did it. And I think he actually did kind of feel that connection between the Mind Stone and those stones. And then he thought, oh, more power. I'll happily take more power. So then he just sliced the guy in half. And god damn, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that in depth and just see how fluidly that took place and how quickly and cleanly, like probably no pain for Thanos either, just like one easy swipe, and then he just kind of falls apart from the middle, from the inside, kind of outwards and everything. So he does it just wow. Thanos, the Mad Titan, after everything he's been through, all the planets he's conquered, all the people he's killed, and all the stuff he's done to try and get those stones, and then by the end of it, he just gets lasered in half albeit by a highly advanced, like a super advanced robot, but still a robot. An android nonetheless, and just wow, just yeah, like even what he did to even what he did to Vision was actually a lot more understandably brutal and everything. Like him, like I think it was fairly believable. It was fairly believable that he would actually be able to crush Vision's kind of head in and actually get the stone and everything without hesitation. But then with Vision, it's just like one, like it's like in The Boys season 2, Homelander, he lasers a lot of people. He lasers like so many people, but then I think that one Vought kind of SWAT member in the cabin that he just kind of instantly lasers down after he asks a question. Like that speed is like, from, I mean, probably like from like top to bottom, and then and then that's it. So, good God, yeah. But Thanos just he gets a taste of his own medicine. Just he dies in a snap. With an Ultron like this, you would much rather have Thanos, because even with Thanos, knowing how things went in the movies, you'd know, okay, 5 years later I'm gonna come back and things will be different, sure, but I think 5 years later it's not gonna be. I mean, even for the people that disappeared, it was like 5 minutes, so it was really not that long. So yeah, with an Ultron like this, I'm pretty sure anyone, as long as they were killed by the snap, if they were killed by any other means, then probably not. If they were killed by the snap, then probably wouldn't have they probably wouldn't have much to worry about and stuff. So yeah, but he took on the stones and he created the ultimate suit of armor. So just god freaking damn. But then so then the last two left. Oh no, well, I was going to talk about Ultron actually going across the universe. So he obliterated the entire universe. He killed the Guardians. He killed everyone on Xandar. He obliterated Xandar. Ego. He killed Ego. Like anyone and everyone he came across, he killed just like that. He used the stones. He wiped them out. He just kind of obliterated entire planets, and everyone he found just gone just like that. So he didn't really hold back in that regard. So there was that, and then I'm pretty sure like the last two beings left in existence, like the last two people at all left in, I think, throughout the entire universe, which is a really scary thing to think about, because it's the entire universe, not because they're the last two people, but not because it's them, but either way, like the last two people left were Natasha and Clint. Natasha and Clint, and Clint had like a metal arm too. He had a metal arm. He lost his normal organic arm somehow, so he had to come up with a metal arm. So there was that. And he was like a hooded kind of cloak. He had like a cool cloak too that he could actually go invisible. Like he had like an invisibility thing in his cloaking. It was like he was like a hooded archer too, so that was cool. And then Natasha looks so cool. Natasha looks so badass. I think the very same Natasha we saw in the trailer in like that kind of post-apocalyptic background too. So yeah, I think for them it wasn't just about survival. It wasn't just about survival. It was actually trying to find a way to take down Ultron, to actually like shut him down once and for all and everything. And then the key to that turned out to be Arnim Zola. Arnim Zola turned out to be the key to that. I think it kind of, it kind of does, like, the only kind of question the only thing I would question about that, like, about the legitimacy of that plan, would be because of like how old Arnim Zola is. I mean, granted, like for his time, he was pretty advanced too. Like an AI back then would have been extremely advanced, but still, it's like because he was created back then, and I think like an AI from the 40s would have been future-proof too. So maybe because of that he stood like a fighting chance and everything. So maybe there was like that kind of thing going on there. But either way, they still managed to find Arnim Zola. I think I was confused too, because I thought Arnim Zola was destroyed, but then it's like that was the that was one in Camp Lehigh that Natasha even mentioned the copy that she and Steve ran into in Camp Lehigh was actually destroyed there, and then there was another one in Siberia. So yeah, and I think that one was actually involved with the Russian super soldier program that was run at Hydra too. So yeah. And they found the Red Guardian shield too. Natasha found the Red Guardian shield and she kept it. That one looked so good. I think that one looked so good. And her even wearing it on the back, just like Steve does as well. Like that was a really. I mean, I believe those shields might work in after the same way, with the same magnetic harness and everything. And it's still kind of. I mean, like pretty much everything about Red Guardian was actually created to both mirror and combat Captain America too. So I think his gear would work pretty much nearly enough in the same way, like for strategic purposes. I think it worked on Natasha. was really cool, and just her kind of using it flawlessly, her throwing it and bouncing off droids and walls and everything, and using it, and just is so cool. So I'm really hoping they actually, assuming she comes back too. I think assuming that Natasha comes back too. I think I'm hoping they can actually keep that. But I don't know. I mean, think the next one is meant to be the finale. The next episode is actually meant to be the finale, I think. So yeah, I think I don't know. I don't know, like, because like she's the sole survivor. So I don't know if they actually might try and bring back some familiar faces or bring back people that we haven't really seen like an ending for. So I mean, because like Strange Supreme came back. Strange Supreme came back in the very end. So you know, that one, I think that one, like that ending too, like it was actually him being like, you know, yeah, been there, done that, just been wallowing in my own failures and self-pity for eons ahead of time. So so then the ending of that was actually like the Watcher actually out loud telling Strange Supreme, I need your help. I know I locked you in here and actually made you face the discomfort of your own, the consequences of your own actions, but now I need your help because of being far more powerful than us is actually threatening the multiverse, and now I need your help. So Strange Supreme is coming back. So then I wonder if Natasha Romanoff, if this kind of post-apocalyptic Ultron world, Natasha could be coming back. I wonder who else could come back. I mean, Captain Marvel could come in. I mean, well, I mean, probably not the one in this universe. I think she died. She got blown up. She drove Ultron down to the core of Xander. I think it might have been Xander. I think it might have been Xander. So yeah, I think it might have been because I think Xandar was a Skrull planet too. I think it was a Skrull or Kree planet or something. So I think Xandar, I think Captain Marvel showed up, and then she, like, even with her power, I think she went in and she tried to do her thing, and then she drove him down to the very core and tried to use it. I mean, I think she drove him down to the core, but I think she didn't really go binary. She didn't really kind of use like the utmost outblast of her power. Like she's like threatened him, and then he kind of fought back sooner than she could use her full power. I feel like if she actually used her full power on him, then it would have actually been like a much longer battle too, and then maybe actually her destroying the body, but then the stones being left behind. So I feel like in that one, they really just didn't really let her use her full power, actually go visibly OP. So because of that, he kind of caught her off guard, and then he got the upper hand, and he blew up the entire planet with her in it, and then Carol died. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess we don't see her at all. Not only do we not see her at all after that, we see the planet explode, and then like 5 other planets in its surrounding kind of radius kind of exploding too. So I think the only logical conclusion from that is that she probably died. So then, yeah, I mean, oh god, if that's what it takes to kill her, just wow. I mean, would that be enough to kill? Would that actually be what kills her? Like being blown up from a planet from the inside out, like actually being blown up from the core and everything. Like I feel like with her power, like given what she can exert and the amount of damage that she can take, should also be kind of limit like near limitless or something. So I don't know, or maybe just I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe it's like the combined power of the stones too. Maybe that's like the stones are one of the few objects in the universe actually capable of destroying her. So because of that, Ultron used the stones to his complete advantage, and he used that to wipe her out. So yeah, I mean, I know I said don't kill Natasha, but I didn't mean don't kill I didn't mean kill Carol instead. Like, you can keep both Carol and Natasha alive in the same damn universe, and I would still happily enjoy it. Like, it's not like a one or the other type of thing. It's like, that's only with Clint and Natasha, but no, they just I just didn't see that one coming at all. I was like, oh god, if Captain Marvel's gone, then what hope do we even have? Just wow, and I think again, it's like that keeping up that streak too of like all the people with powers being wiped out almost immediately. All the people with powers actually not really standing much of a chance and being wiped out. So yeah, oh god, Captain Marvel. Okay, yeah, okay, I see it. So yeah, it's a Strange Supreme. Maybe Peggy, maybe Captain Carter, because I think she was in the very first episode and she got transported to the future, but then her story never continued. Like her story, like I think she got transported to the future of her own universe, and then she met up with Hawkeye and Fury there. So she, like, her story has never been referenced or mentioned or shown to us again, even once. I think maybe she could come back. Like her. So I think maybe Captain Marvel from like another universe, maybe. I don't know who else. I don't know. Like who else could? I think probably not. I think maybe T'Challa Star-Lord. I think because I think his one never really. I think he got like an ending, but not. He got like I think well he got like a climax, but not an ending. If that makes sense. Like it's like his ending was more like an ending to that kind of a chapter. Like it definitely felt more like the ending to a chapter, like his reunion with his family and everything. Definitely felt like an ending to a chapter. So I feel like T'Challa, and they have a Thanos too. I mean, well, if they bring that Thanos along, then he might just get sliced in half too. Ultron will probably be like, well, I've killed one of you before, I can do it all over again, so he might kill them, and then, yeah, but then we have them, we have the Ravagers and everything, so I mean, T'Challa Star-Lord might be able to do it, he might be able to come in, but I don't know who else. I think that would be, I think for the finale, that would be the best thing, like Ultron, like this new OP, kind of Infinity Stone wielding Ultron being the new disastrous villain they have to face, and then all these people from different universes, different timelines actually being assembled. Oh, that would be the Avengers of the multiverse, the Avengers, the new Avengers of the multiverse. That would be so cool. That would be so damn cool. Yeah, like multiversal Avengers actually protecting different timelines and protecting different universes and everything. That would be so cool. That would be really cool. So that would be the ultimate fight. And actually, like all of them being located and summoned with the help by the Watcher, with the help of Strange Supreme, and all of them being brought together to actually try and help take down Ultron and actually protect the multiverse and keep it intact and everything. Boy, I need to see this finale. I need to see if this stuff actually pans out. But yeah, that's that. And yeah, oh my god, they did a switcheroo. They pulled a switcheroo. I think that one had to be for the fans. I mean, partially for the fans, partially to actually switcheroo the thing, but like because like the amount of people who actually who have been like since Endgame got released, since that scene has been seen, the amount of people that have actually gone all over social media and done movie reviews and done all these things, and the amount of people that have been saying, "Oh, it should have been Clint should have fallen instead, Natasha should have survived and everything." Like part of me was like it's half like actually doing like a bit of a switcheroo from the movie itself, and part of it being actually them, giving those fans what they want as well. But even the way they did it didn't really seem like a cop out. Didn't really seem like just like a simple switch. I think the base of it was like an actual kind of character switch. But then like it was actually kind of like more built upon with Clint kind of telling Natasha that he's tired and he just can't keep fighting anymore. And it's like he can't keep fighting anymore, especially given that there seems to be less and less to fight for each and every day. I mean, everyone they know and love is already long dead. They're fighting for a world that's already kind of been war-torn and burned by Ultron, so he doesn't really see the point in doing all this stuff anymore. And even if they do defeat Ultron, even if they can shut him down and actually get rid of him forever, it's not going to bring anyone back. Everyone is still gone. So they're basically at this point they're basically fighting to destroy an enemy that's already won in almost every regard. So he was just incredibly kind of like depressed and just kind of tired and everything. So then they were definitely kind of building upon that when they got to Siberia and everything. So there was that, and then by the end of it, when he's actually hanging off of Natasha's hand, he's like, you know what, I told you, I'm tired. If this is where I die, then this is where I die, and if I can save you in the long run too, then hey, that's a huge bonus. So yeah, and I think because of that, I kind of do feel for his character. But then I have looked upon Natasha's death scene in Endgame with nothing but grief and contempt and disdain. There's like I'm just finally happy to see a version where she lives, but goodbye to Clint and all. And I think especially like that final shot was really well crafted. I think that final shot of him actually falling into like that slow motion shot of him falling into the oncoming wave of Ultron droids and actually firing one last arrow. I think he actually fired like one last kind of explosive arrow too. So he actually blew up in front of him and then behind Natasha. So he took them all out on his way out. So I think that final shot, the camera work on that final shot was actually just really meticulously well done. But yeah, you know what? I'm not afraid to say it. I am happy to see that Natasha lived. I am happy to see that Natasha like we've seen her die in this in this series. We've seen her die like twice. We've seen her die with the Wasp. We've seen I think probably only once. Probably one. No, I think we've seen Tony die countless times. We've seen I think we've seen Tony die like 4 or 5 times now. Hulk dying and Thor dying. I think Thor's died twice in this. Hulk has died twice in this. Tony just just a handful, and then yeah, and I think Natasha's died. I think to my knowledge once. I think maybe once, like her dying in the same thing in the same kind of episode of the one where where Hank went crazy because he lost hope and everything. So that one she died, and I think that might be the only other one she's actually died in. I'm pretty sure, But yeah, so now we get to actually keep Natasha alive in a world in like a universe where pretty much everyone else is actually dead. So yeah, they did a switcheroo and we got to keep Natasha. So that's I'm happy about that. I'm happy. I'm not saying I'm happy that Clint died. I'm just saying that I'm happy that Natasha lived. I'm happy that Natasha lived. And I think again, it wasn't like it was murder. He literally, I think I think it was pretty much like a self-sacrifice because he did do it to make sure that Natasha could go on because I think he himself he was done fighting. He even said he was tired fighting, but then he knew that out of the two of them, Natasha was the one with the drive and the determination and then the willpower to actually keep going. So he needed to make sure that she could preserve that within herself and everything. But then it's not so easy to do once you see your friend die as well. So I think that's like a temporary kind of downer before you keep pushing forward. So yeah, but then he made his choice. And I think again the same thing could also very easily be argued for Natasha. Like it was her choice. She chose to jump off of Volmir and she chose to do that thing. But then again, it's like with all that she had going on, with all that she had left waiting for her too, it's just unacceptable. So yeah, but either way, I think it was still like a I think for the kind of for how compact it was and for how compact the story was and for how kind of short that kind of scene was, I think it was still like a pretty well done kind of death for Clint too. So yeah, I'm happy. So yeah, that Natasha is alive. So yeah. But yeah, and then oh god, the absolute fourth wall breakage. I don't think I think this is I think besides from the one in WandaVision, besides from Wanda pushing Monica through all 4 walls of her house and breaking her out the hex and everything, or at least breaking her through 4 walls of the hex and breaking her besides from that kind of visual fourth wall break, I think this is the only other visual fourth wall break we've had in the Disney Plus shows so far. So this is actually so this is I think this is once again just like Strange Supreme detecting the Watcher outside of the multiversal kind of dimensional walls and everything, which looks eerily like the mirror dimension. I think those walls that the Watcher is between actually look eerily like the same design as the mirror dimension. So I'm wondering if maybe that's if that's actually intentional, or if it's just reusing like a design that they already have, which isn't a terrible thing. But I mean, the mirror dimension itself being some kind of a messed up kind of duplicate of the world that they know. I think that I guess that kind of design makes sense. So there's that, but then yeah, I think similar to Strange Supreme, sensing the Watcher, then Ultron Supreme, I guess you can call him Ultron Supreme, Ultron Prime, whatever you want to call him, he senses the Watcher too, and even as the Watcher's narrating, he's he's narrating stuff as it's actually happening. He's like, oh, this new powerful being, at the end of his journey of actually having wiped out all lives on Earth and all lives across the universe, he finally senses the presence of a being even more powerful or just as powerful as himself, and he's his narrating almost slows down as he comes to the realization that Ultron can actually sense him, and he's like, wait, what? This isn't how the script is meant to be running. This isn't how this is meant to be going. And so I think for the first time the Watcher is actually terrified too, because he's oh, I've seen everything that has been, can be, and will ever be. Everything that is, was, or ever will be. So he knows everything that can and should happen. But then this Ultron detecting him, Ultron actually coming into the multiverse, is not something that he ever would have actually predicted or ever would have foreseen. So that kind of worries him a lot. And then Ultron begins the search for the multiverse and begins the search for the Watcher too. So that's like a real big kind of, you know, like a huge jump up the totem pole of power and kind of, you know, dimensional kind of like inhabitants and everything. So that's the whole thing. But then yeah, I think then Ultron has no problem actually stepping up his agenda and stepping up his actual his scope of invasion too. Like he's already kind of managed to obliterate the entire universe and wipe out any life that he deems a threat or unworthy or both, and stuff. So he's already taken care of the universe. But now he crosses into the multiverse and he sees like an infinite number of universes where all this stuff is happening everywhere. So now he's essentially going to become like Zoom, actually traveling throughout the multiverse and taking out anyone that he deems a threat to him or his power or anything that he deems a threat to the natural order of things and everything. So that's terrifying. So then that's when the Watcher becomes really worried, because I think it's bad enough that this man, I think he watched because, you know, he foresaw this whole thing happening. He foresaw it in like another universe. Ultron wins and he destroys everyone. He foresaw that happening, but the one thing he didn't foresee, and the one thing he deems not allowed to happen because he didn't foresee it, is Ultron actually discovering the multiverse and then declaring war on the multiverse too. So then that's when he becomes really worried. And I think the Watcher versus Ultron, like that fight, my god, that was mind melding on like a whole other level too. Like him literally punching him through universes, him literally punching the Watcher through universes, and actually having him go to different universes. And even when he had him actually pinned down on the floor too, actually punching him once, and they'd be transported back another time and a place, and then punching him again, and they'd be transported again. So like from New York, I think New York as well. I think there was like one universe where Steve was actually being like sworn into something. I think it looked like, I think he was dressed in like a normal suit and tie too. So I think it had to be something like political, maybe like a presidency, or maybe become like a mayoral candidate or something. So I think he was being sworn into something. So there was that one, and then there was like that. I think that was New York, and then he was punched once and then sent to Wakanda with the Dora Milaje and everything, and then he was punched again, and then it was like medieval times with castles and knights and everything, and punched again. And then I think he started punching him through walls and barriers and into different planets and everything, and just like a war literally across the multiverse. I think part of me just has to wonder, maybe that's also how the whole stuff between Kang went down, like Kang and his other variants. Like, I think there was one Kang, and then he was so smart that he discovered the multiverse, and then he met his other variants, and then other variants actually started to meet each other, and then some of them actually turned out to be really evil. So I think I kind of have to imagine that, you know, like that multiversal war that the Kangs had with each other had to look a little something like this, like them literally punching and fighting and battling through literal physical dimensional barriers and everything, and actually, you know, fighting, and actually, like, you know, like one Kang punches another Kang, and then that Kang actually flies through one universe to another, and then they actually keep going, and chaos and destruction ensue and everything. So that thing, I have to imagine that, you know, like it went down like at least a little something like that. So yeah, and then the Watcher's powers came on the stage. So I think it was actually really surprising to see the Watcher with powers at all, because I think for someone like, I think baseline level powers like flight or like some kind of other oversight powers would be necessary. But I think for someone who's actually sworn to observe and never interfere or intervene, you wouldn't really think that they would actually need powers like that. But then I guess like it's like a last resort that they really wouldn't tell you about, because like as a last resort, because like they need to, I think, you know, like for safety's sake, they would probably want to be prepared for anything. But then they actually wouldn't mention that they actually do have the powers to intervene. But you know, because they never confirm or deny whether or not they have the powers to intervene. They just say that they're sworn never to intervene. So even if they do have the power to do something, and then the actual physical power, like even like in that scene with Hawkeye, like almost getting to that box, and then suddenly just falling down the slump and being depressed and everything, and then the Watcher's like, you know, what are you doing? Get up, you're human, go. It's like, the answer is right there, your key. The key is right there, you're so close to it, and then, you know, like, don't give up now. Like him so badly wanting to reach through and actually try and do something, and like him, you know, like him detecting Ultron coming even closer and closer and actually finding out where he is, and then him kind of becoming even more like scared, and him becoming even more anxious and actually wanting so badly to actually intervene if that's what it meant that it would actually kind of help speed things along, then he actually absolutely would intervene. But then he's also so hesitant to actually break his oath and everything. So yeah, that kind of stuff. And then the Watcher's powers came through, and he has like all sorts of different energy blasts and different things, and he has combat powers like semi-powerful combat powers and everything. So he's got that, and then I think especially after like Ultron had him in like some kind of a head grip where his head was crackling with light and he was about to die and everything. And then the Watcher unleashes one final move, and the Watcher even has like a suit of armor, which is like that kind of thing. You would not think like an observer would need that kind of gear, but then again, like I think like a last resort, like an absolute last resort that he just wouldn't tell anyone about would be powers, and also like that kind of golden shiny armored kind of suit that he has. Like actually, I think maybe like the precaution would also be like, oh, in case anyone else discovers the multiverse, well, when they're not meant to and they actually try and do something, then maybe you need to actually fight them and you need to be prepared to hold them back and put them back where they belong and everything. So yeah, just crazy stuff, just crazy stuff. But yeah, the invasion on the multiverse. So yeah, I mean, Ultron is still there. Ultron is still out there, and he's still kind of intent on actually fighting the multiverse. So now I think, like the Watcher has approached Strange Supreme, and Strange Supreme is still kind of he spent all this time still just in his little kind of bubble, actually dealing with the consequences of his actions and everything, and now he's like, now with the Watcher coming to him, felt like especially like him saying like, no, I want to hear you say those exact words out loud so that everyone, me and the audience, can hear. I want to hear you say, because he's like, like him, like now the Watcher actually coming back in to actually ask him for help. He's like, well, how the turns have tabled and how the tables have turned. Like, you immediately rushed. Maybe rightfully so, but you rushed to chastise me so badly for what I did, and now all of a sudden you need the help of one of the most powerful sorcerers in the multiverse now. So now he's had the satisfaction of hearing that the Watcher himself needs his help, so now he will help him gather any other kind of remaining heroes throughout the multiverse and assemble them for one almighty battle against Ultron. That's going to be so good. I really can't, and I'm going to need to get onto this finale as soon as I finish filming this. So yeah, oh god, that is going to be good. That is going to be so good. So I'm really intrigued to see like just how many people they can bring back for that kind of fight, and also who they're going to bring back. So I think it has to be Captain Carter, has to be maybe T'Challa Star-Lord, and has to be Red Guardian Natasha too. Red Guardian Natasha, that would be so cool. Has to be them three, and then maybe some other kind of like heroes along the way too. So I think that also kind of does make me wonder, like, are they also going to actually kind of do like something where they actually bring heroes in that we already know of, like they actually bring characters in we already know of too, or are they actually going to be like, are they going to actually be able to actually go back and get the original Avengers that we know from the movies, or Spider-Man or something, or like any other heroes, or are we going to like get or are they going to use the final episode to actually bring in some other faces without actually some other like surprise faces and surprise kind of getting like costumes and stuff, but not really give us any backstory and just be like, okay, like we don't have time for like another elaborate kind of what if right now. Just get ready. You're gonna meet a bunch of new faces and a bunch of familiar faces in different positions, so that's gonna be a thing now. So just deal with it. We've got all these heroes here. We need them all to defeat Ultron, so just deal with it now. But yeah, I think one other thing I wanted to mention too. I mean, I don't know if this was like a direct reference, but I think it's like, because like the subtitles, even the way the subtitles are written too, it's exactly the way the subtitles are written for the show itself. It's like when Arnim Zola was actually first actor and everything, like what he called them agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Even like the way the subtitles are written is written exactly the way that it is for the show too, with like the dots between S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything. So like him calling them the agent, like him calling them agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. definitely sent like a bit of a like a chill up my spine and some butterflies in my cheeks and everything, and stuff. So that I think that was like, I mean Natasha and Clint are definitely still agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Like they definitely were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So I think it's pretty much like even if it is a reference, it's also more importantly like an actual accurate kind of label to put on them, or at least it's what they were like they had to tell him that S.H.I.E.L.D's gone, Hydra's gone, everyone's gone, like S.H.I.E.L.D. versus Hydra, none of that matters anymore because now everyone has a common enemy, which is Ultron. So yeah, I think having Zola back in this too was actually a really fun thing too. Like he was actually surprisingly helpful and surprisingly useful, and he still did his part and everything. So that was really fun. So Toby Jones back as Zola was really cool to hear. So that was fun. But yeah, just hearing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just definitely got my AOS heart all giddy and warm and everything. So that was nice to hear. Like it was nice to hear them actually like calling them Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything. I think 3 simple words. I don't know why it made me so happy. Probably because I love the show. But yeah, if you're not watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Just, go watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Go and watch. It's all fully available on Disney Plus now, so you have literally no excuse unless it's time. But, I don't know, make time or something. But I don't know, but still, just watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I cannot stress that enough. Easily one of the best Marvel products out there. Just be it TV or movies, it's easily one of the best Marvel products out there. So, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Go. Just go now. Go now. And I don't even care if you have to turn off this video. Just go now. Just go and watch it now. Go start it and begin one of the greatest journeys of your entire life. So yeah, but yeah, no, that is pretty much what I've got now. That's pretty much what I've got from this one. So it was a fun one. It was a fun, very, very dramatic and very, fun kind of apocalyptic setting with the whole kind of Ultron stuff too. So that was cool. I think I'm always entertained and interested in post-apocalyptic stories and stuff in movies and shows and video games and everything. So I always love that kind of setting and that kind of story. So. Pretty fun in that sense. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have actually got from this. So anything you think I missed out on, any kind of thoughts you guys want to share, absolutely. Comments are open, have at it. But yeah, that was Marvel's What If Season 1, Episode 8. So as always, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, then salt and burn that like button. Comment on what you thought of the episode and what you think is coming up next time on the finale of What If Season 1. And then yeah, that is and also the full-length reaction will be available on Patreon too, so you can go check that out over there. And yeah, that is pretty much it. So I will see you guys next time.